Our tale of the tape for this much-anticipated middleweight encounter. The veteran voice of the Octagon, Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC middleweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. Ladies and gentlemen, he is the former UFC light heavyweight world champion, Mauricio Shogun Hua! And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner,
You ready to fight? Ready. Good.
Well, late in his career, Shogun Hua continues to add to his legend. 20-plus knockouts for the career. Strong starter, aggressive out of the chute. We'll see if he can get the Muay Thai game going here early.
Great defensive skills. He blocked that punch.
Oh! Big shots exchanged in the pocket there.
What a kick. That one landed. Leg kick.
Oh, single collar tie here.
Jab is on point right now.
Straight right is there. Oh, big knee to the body. How'd he get that one home?
Big shot lands for both guys.
Went for the inside leg kick.
Good stick.
Oh, there's that patented leg kick.
Nice punch to the head. He's got that single collar tie locked in.
Nice connection with the punch in the clinch. The takedown is not there.
Fighter lands a nasty kick.
Just over 3 minutes now to go in round 1. Well, lands a good series of kicks there, DC. It really didn't take him long to get a good beat on his opponent.
He figured the timing, and now he's been driving kick after kick into his opponent.
And that one certainly found the target.
If this guy doesn't move his head, his night is about to end. And everything's landing with so much power.
Strikes continuing to pile up. 27 total strikes have landed for Shogun Hua. Oh, Superman punch is true. Oh, and there he goes working off that jab again. How's your jab?
I mean, the jab's nice. I love throwing the jabs. But you realize that as MMA evolves, guys will start to fight behind a very educated jab. It's just like boxing. The most thrown punch, and the first one you learn is a jab.
Oh, big left. Just over 2 minutes to go in what has been a furious round 1. And now some separation. All right, so now blood is a factor. You see that he has been opened up in that eye area.
Yeah, he's got hit in the eye.
Oh!
I mean, geez Louise. Gave him inches right there, boy. Wow. It was good night if that landed.
All right, so an opportunity goes by the boards. He had him stunned, nearly finished, and now his opponent has recovered.
His opponent recovered. Now he's got to deal with everything that he's going to bring at him. He should have got the fight finished at that time. That is, oh man, this dude is good.
Head kick attempt, but the fighter got the right hand up.
You know, a lot of people say those don't land, but even if you block them a little bit, they still put damage on you.
Combination landed by Shogun Hua. Well, straight right hand has been a good weapon for him. He misses with it there. 1 minute to go in round one. Just misses with the straight right. Back and forth we go. Oh, nasty cut right on the bridge of the nose. He is bleeding. Landed that overhand right flush. Oh, the high kick lands. 20 seconds left. 15 seconds. Nice punch there by Hua. Now he's got the single collar in the clinch. Round two is next. All right, so the round is over, and you see the cut man not wasting any time as the fighter makes his way back to the stool. The cut man will try to shut that cut on the bridge of his nose and prevent it from becoming a factor here moving forward. Well, I'm not sure the extent to which he has recovered, but we do see the end of the round. DC, talk us through the replay.
Well, he's a tough guy. He's going to make it to the stool. He's going to survive unless you put him completely out of there. Unfortunately, he's in there with a guy that does have that ability.
You ready? You ready?
All right, let's get to round two. All right, next round is now underway. Hopefully the action continues at a high level. Pretty good first 5 minutes.
Pretty good first 5 minutes. Both of them can really pick it up. Let's see who decides they're going to lead the dance as we go forward.
Oh, nice straight. That'll work. Lands a big elbow there. So he's really starting to put together some significant body shots here. These are going to take their toll as this fight goes on. Oh, they're trading huge shots here. We'll see who's the last man standing. Well, this fight's been pretty crazy thus far. Both guys doling out a lot of damage, and neither seems too bothered by it, but clearly both parties are hurt.
Both guys are hurt. Both guys are fighting beautifully. Both are showing a lot of heart right now in this fight. They're both doing amazing jobs. Let's see who gets the job done at the end of this thing.
Well, I think I can smell the blood at this point in time. That canvas didn't look like that a few fights ago. Blood is flowing from that cut with every passing strike.
Every strike. And it burns. John, it burns so bad. When you get cut like that, every time a shot lands, it just burns. So this guy needs to try to find a way to not take and limit the damage he's taking to this cut. Easier said than done, though.
All right, so that calf's starting to show some signs of damage a little bit.
Taking too many leg kicks. Got to check him.
Everything works off of the jab, doubles up on it there. Just over 3 minutes to go.
Oh, nice.
All right, seems as though his sole focus is attacking that cut, and man, it's getting bad now. A lot of blood flowing.
Yeah, as it should be. He should be focused on kicking to that cut, making his opponent pay. He did the work. He opened up the cut. Now it's on him to continue on the path and make the ringside position, come in here and try to stop this fight.
Well, he has really picked up the pace here in round two. Much more aggressive than we saw in round one, and now starting to find himself in the pocket. Oh, pretty good technique as he lands the side kick, DC.
Real nice technique to land that side kick. He did a great job of getting that leg up and then right to the target.
Well, Hua's left calf now starting to show signs of bruising, so the calf kicks have started to have an effect. Just over 2 minutes now to go in round two. Straight punch is good. Well, it didn't take him long to get a good read on his opponent. Another good series of kicks there.
He thought the kicks would be the key tonight, and they sure have been.
Man, that cut is so bad, you wonder if at some point that is going to start to affect his breathing. Oh, and he countered him there with a beautiful straight right hand.
What does he do now that he has this clinch position?
Oh, and he tags him with the straight, beautifully placed there by Hua.
And that was a solid kick. Those leg kicks, man, that's his investment. His investment is in the leg kicks. That's how he slows these guys down and he breaks them down.
Oh!
Yeah, he's hurt really bad. Oh.
Big right hand there! Under a minute now to go. Hua gets caught with that punch. His chin is held up thus far. Got to shore up the defense here, though.
Oh, nice combination.
And now leather being thrown on both sides.
Nice level change.
Oh, high-level stuff here with the ground and pound by Hua.
Getting the mount here.
Continuing to stay busy here on the ground. 20 seconds to go, round two. Good work from the top here by Shogun Hua.
Now he switches stances.
Oh, and he continues to pour it on. We mentioned earlier the aggression with his striking. Got to be careful to not gas out here, but at least you have to admire the approach. And he comes through with a big knee.
10 minutes in McCann.
All right, we're going to stay with him and follow him back to the corner to the stool because that is a really severe cut that he is dealing with. We'll see if the cut man can stem the bleeding here. All right, that is the end of the round and some definite adversity for him here, or so you would think. The cut on the bridge of the nose is only getting worse, and that nose might even be broken at this point in time. So certainly something that bears watching as we enter this next round. All right, the truck has produced some replays from that previous round. Perhaps we can even isolate the strike that opened up that cut on the bridge of his nose.
It's nasty, and it's in a bad spot because the reality is when you can't breathe through your nose, you start to open your mouth, but the blood is dripping down into your mouth. How is he going to breathe in order to have a chance to win this fight?
All right, pretty good back and forth action in the previous two rounds. Your expectations here as this next round gets underway?
I expect the action to really pick up now. These guys have to lay it on the line as we start to approach the end of the fight.
Oh, that cut is looking nastier by the minute.
Beautiful punch lands there.
And once again, looking for that highlight reel KO with that front kick.
Leg kick lands, my favorite strike.
Both fighters starting to open up a little bit.
Oh, he separates from the clinch. Lands a solid kick right there.
Oh, he lands another strike to the body here and just continues to punish his opponent's body here in this round, just like he did in the previous one. Nice body shot.
There's another one. Big body shot. You see it start to take an effect on the opponent. Good block.
Right on the button. Punches in bunches, and he hasn't really shown any signs of slowing down here tonight. I'm not sure how much more his opponent can take. Well, the calf kick's all the rage, but he's not discriminating, attacking the thigh pretty effectively here.
Yeah, we have seen that time and time again. Starter mixed martial arts, people throw leg kicks. Right now, you can see him digging his shin into this guy's thigh. He's got to either go southpaw or he has to actually just try to throw the whole kitchen sink at him. Punch got blocked there.
Nice job to get inside and get the single collar tie. Stuffs the takedown, no problem. Well, you know, Rogan's pissed he missed this one. We are witnessing an instant classic. Back and forth we go. Both fighters have been on the cusp of being finished, and both have exuded a ton of heart.
Yeah, they both show heart, courage, ability, technical skills. I can't really tell you how these two are still in the fight with the damage that they both are exhibiting on their face.
Under 2 minutes to decide this one now. Oh, he missed with that right hand. Man, looks like he's trying to set records here, landing all of these strikes. He is aggressive to a fault and really has been all night long as he continues to pour it on. Got to be careful here, though, not to gas out. Now mixing one into the body. That calf is just getting tortured. I'm not sure how much more I need to see. He's going to be the Karate Kid in a minute.
Yeah, he's going to be hopping on 1 foot here in a second because there's nothing he's going to do to change the way that this fight is playing out. It's hard to watch, and it's hard to watch a team just allow their fighter to take this type of damage.
1 minute to go. Switch kick lands. Well, Hua's nose is unrecognizable. It is mangled. It is cut open. I think it's probably broken at this point in time. Surgery next week, but now we'll see if mentally, physically, he can stay in this fight. Double leg takedown attempt here, and that is a good attempt as he gets the fight back to the mat.
It's ideal. His ideal situation just happened. He got it on the shot, didn't have to put too much effort to finish. Great job.
Hua's nose is just pouring blood right now. I'm no doctor, Daniel, but I'm not sure that thing isn't broken right now.
Yes, smart adjustment, yep.
All right, inside his opponent's guard here, DC. You don't want to play around here too long.
No, you got to either have 2 hands in or 2 hands out. Our guy starts to attack triangle.
The official decision is now in. It resides with Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for decision. All 3 judges score the contest 30-27. Declared the winner by unanimous decision, Mauricio Shogun Hua!
So there he is, folks, Mauricio Shogun Hua enjoying yet another seminal moment with his teammates. This man has been there, he has done that, and tonight the former UFC champion puts it all together once again. Shogun Hua, your winner in a big way here tonight. All right, without further delay, let's get you tonight's tale of the tape. All right, now for the official introductions, we go inside the octagon where we find Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC bantamweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, Pannie, Kianzad. And now introducing her opponent, fighting out of the red corner, Meatball McCann.
You ready to fight? Ready. Good.
Well, there are a lot of feel-good stories in modern-day mixed martial arts, perhaps chief among them, the rise of Molly McCann, who not all that long ago had lost a couple fights in a row and wondered how much life she had left in this game. You fast forward a couple years, she's won 2 straight fights, produced one of the best knockouts in all of 2022 with that back elbow, and now she's going to try to get her wrestling game going in a matchup that she believes is more favorable than the last few that she's been up against.
No idea how these 2 women are standing. They're both landing massive shots.
Pretty strong jab there by Molly McCann.
She does a great job of getting that leg to the target. Beautiful leg.
Nice combination there by Meatball Molly.
Nice strikes.
Clean execution on that leg kick. Beautiful jab by her there. You know, we referenced her reach advantage on the tail of the tape and certainly made good use of it there. Oh, nice jab up top by McCann. Beautiful technique on the straight right hand. Oh, and there's a kick to the body, not having that one blocked by Molly McCann. All right, there's that leg kick she told us in the fighter meeting. Those would be on the menu, and she goes to it early in this one.
Well, she understands that the boxer has a wide split stance because she wants to get forward with the jab. But every time she throws the jab, she opens herself up to the leg kick, and she has taken advantage of that. Good kick.
Heavy leather landed on both sides in that exchange. We have crossed the midpoint here in our opening round. Oh, that's a good strike there by Meatball Molly. Big power shot there. Well, it's not considered a power shot or even a significant strike, but that jab looked pretty significant to me.
When you land that jab like she does, it is a significant strike. To hell with what anybody else says.
Single leg takedown is good. Trying to stay heavy here as best she can.
Now it's tight. There it is.
Oh, somehow she gets out.
I thought it was over. I thought it was over, but that's one thing you know. Never underestimate these fighters in their submission defense. And now she's in mount.
Nice positional control here. Kianzad's in half guard now.
Big ground and pound.
Kianzad's back into full guard.
And there you go. Again, half guard.
Keep the pressure going on that ground game. Let's go.
Beautiful transition.
Oh, Molly Meatball going to work here from guard and doing a pretty good job, I might add. 1 minute now to go in round one. Oh, and how about that? They make their way back to the feet. Crowd going crazy. What a moment for these two athletes.
The crowd is losing their mind. While they like the grappling, they love a good stand-up fight.
Oh, nice jab by McCann.
That's the one. That's the one right there.
All right, nice job by her to sort of shell up defensively here and prevent any of these shots from getting through.
She is taking no damage because she's so on point defensively.
Kianzad gets caught by that straight punch. You got to do better than that defensively. Oh, she is wearing it. Bleeding from her cheek now. Points out for the end of round one. All right, so that's the end of the round. Pretty significant damage done in that round. Cut on the cheek, sustained there from that strike. Now the cut man's got to get in there and close that thing up. Better to be below the eye than above it, sure, but nonetheless, this could be a factor now moving forward. Well, she's done a nice job just hammering the cut on that eye. I'm not sure how much more fight time we're going to have tonight.
Yeah, she will not be able to go through this much longer. She took way too many shots to the eye, and now she's dealing with a nasty cut. She's got to be more focused on the defensive side if she wants an opportunity to win this fight.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Second round here. All right, so as this round gets underway, let's see if the high-level action continues. Both women had their moments in that previous round. Now we'll see if there's more aggression, and we'll see if one fighter can really take control. Kianzad gets hit with a kick. That one appeared to land flush.
Finish it.
Well, eventually she will turn this defense into offense, but she seems to see these strikes coming from a mile away.
She sees them a mile away, and the hands are exactly where they're supposed to be, right on the chin.
Oh, beautiful straight right hand. Kianzad's got a bruise appearing on that left side right now. You got to think that body investment is going to pay dividends later. All right, so there it is with the punch. One thing to have a reach advantage, another to employ it.
She blocked that punch.
Looked like that body kick got home. Just missed with that right hand. Well, that won't feel good in the morning. Big uppercut.
End this fight. End it.
That one snuck in. Nice strike.
Protect your face. Hands up.
Oh, nice low kick.
The issue with that kick, as effective as it is, one gets checked, you have the Anderson Silva situation. She gets to the single collar tie. Look for her now to drive uppercuts up the middle to do damage on our opponent.
3 minutes now to go, round 2.
Everything's landing perfect. Keep that pressure.
Well, hard to see exactly where she is cut, but it's somewhere around that eye area. Doesn't look great.
It's never good to get cut, but right now it's a small one. You don't have to worry about it, but you gotta protect it.
And she continues to effectively use the jab here, much like she did in the previous round. Until the opponent can stop it, you gotta go back to it. And we have passed the midpoint of the fight. Front kick to the body by Pannie Kianzad. Well, you know she can do it all in the octagon. Tonight, she is largely a striker, and man, has she had it going really from the opening bell.
From the start of the fight, you could see that she was different tonight. You could see that she was going to lean on the cardio, set a high pace, and hope that her opponent could not keep up. But not only is she fighting hard, she is landing just about everything that she throws.
Well, she's leaking a lot of blood now. That cut is getting worse with every strike landed.
And the blood is flying, her confidence is growing. She will continue to try and target that cut until someone has to come in here, ringside position, and stop the fight.
Well, hard to win fights in mixed martial arts from the bottom, but nice work here in that position by Kianzad.
She's stepping over the mount here.
She's moving her head pretty good on the ground here, avoiding a lot of these shots.
Oh.
Well, this is one of the more active rounds we have seen all night long. Both of these women have realized success with the striking, and both seem damaged.
It's always fun when you get a fight like this, where you see the blood on both sides, where you see the swelling on both sides, where you see the concern from both fighters recognizing, wow, I've got my equal in front of me. Let's see who can push through and get the victory.
Well, it is not the worst cut we've ever seen in the UFC, but a lot of blood donation happening right here, right now as her opponent.
You can see it. Look, she's got her hurt.
Oh, she is in real trouble. Oh, she leapt at her and lands the diving punch to the head. Oh, big ground strikes continue to land.
This is a terrible position.
Postures up and delivers a massive ground and pound punch to the head. All right, she's in full guard here.
She's going to be looking to pass, try to get to the next position.
All right, that's the end of the round, and the fighter has a cut on her nose, so that is something that certainly bears watching moving forward. Cut man racing in there. He'll try to seal that cut. She doesn't seem too bothered by it, but certainly something we'll keep an eye on here moving forward. All right, so she's making her way back to the stool, kind of shaking her head, thought maybe that knockdown would have produced a finish. Not so much.
She's a little discouraged right now because she thought the fight was over. But if you know her, if you spent any time with her, you understand that she's a smart fighter, and she will get right back to doing what she needs to do to win this fight.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Crowd fired up, so are we. Third and final round. All right, so next round getting underway here, and if you look at these two women, you may think it's the start of the fight. Absolutely impressive where their cardio is at here as we hit this next round, and you wonder what it's going to take to tire these women out. At least if the first couple rounds are any indication, they look like they could go 25 hard minutes for these. Both fighters hanging down in the pocket and both landing. Effective jab there by Kianzad. All right, so now as the... So she gets the flush knockout here tonight, and you gotta think this is gonna lead to a lot of big fights the rest of the way this year.
Big opportunities are presented after you have a performance like this. She did an amazing job and got a massive knockout victory.
Here now, Bruce Buffer with the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 34 seconds of the third round, declaring the winner by knockout, Meatball McCann!
Well, you see the raw emotions and the happiness out of her in her corner. What a result here tonight as she gets it done by knockout.
I mean, she could not have imagined that it would go this well. I know she said it would happen, but when it does, I mean, it's joy. It's joy like nothing you've ever felt before. You don't expect it.
And now our tail of the tape for this heavyweight fight. Here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC heavyweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, Anthony Lionheart Smith. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, Alexander Drago Volkov.
Ready to fight? Ready.
All right, early round action here as we get another look at the 6'7" Alexander Volkov. This man has headlined more than half of his UFC fights. He has been in a lot of big spots before. He has a tremendous jab, uses his length very effectively, and believes if this fight gets into the clinch situation tonight, he is going to have a decided advantage. Strike right to the midsection there. What a wild start to this fight, unless, of course, you like defense.
What a great fight so far. These guys are laying it all out on the line.
Keep going.
Just turning his hip over into the leg kick.
Another one.
Oh, hurt bad.
Hook to the head there by Volkov. And follows up with another one. Early round action here. Captain Hook lands on the kickboxer. Beautifully timed and placed there, and a strong way to start on the feet.
Kickboxers love the high guard. The way to fight the high guard is to throw things around the side. That hook is a very good shot that can land against a guy with that tight high guard.
Oh, huge knee! Hook in the clinch there by Volkov. Oh, and he found the toe hit again. Double leg. sub here. Ooh, that Kimura looks tight. Oh, he's out of danger.
Great submission defense. He was able to take his arm out and stay safe.
Volkov's back in half guard. He's very comfortable here.
Oh, in the mount. Now he's looking arm triangle on the opposite side. When he goes to finish, look, he's got it locked. When he goes to finish, he has to pass his body all the way to the opposite side, drop his chest to get enough pressure to finish his technique. He's gonna work hard to get this finish. Oh, he's got him in tight now, yep.
Oh, he's trying to buck the hips. Looked like he got the hand ready to tap.
I mean, look at that. What a beautiful display of submission defense. Not panicking in a position that is very, very difficult to deal with.
Oh, we'll see if he postures up and can get some of his ground strikes going here. Well, that was a high-level extended battle on the ground. Now, though, the athletes back to their feet, and no surprise, the crowd responds in kind.
The crowd just loves whenever they get two high-level strikers going at it. It was very hard to get back up after getting taken down. But he's got there now. Let's see if he can take advantage of it.
That's your lead leg. Let me see some low kicks.
Lands a jab. Swing and a miss with that straight left hand. 90 seconds to go now. Oh, he lands another strike to the body, really starting to connect on a lot of shots to the midsection, and these will take their toll as this fight goes into the latter rounds.
To the brain.
Nasty high kick. How is he still standing?
Throwing that jab, no good.
Before you double leg. Before you double leg. Shoot.
Outstanding kick there by Smith. Oh, big left hook there. All right, so now we start to see some bruising appearing on the torso, and all of that courtesy of the body work of his opponent.
Just the wherewithal to go to the body and the discipline to stay with that approach. I mean, it's just tremendous. You see a fighter with a high fight IQ following a game plan, and it's working. Oh, right into mount. He's doing a really good job putting himself in position.
Postures up now and lands the vicious head strike. Oh, and another punch on the ground gets through. May need some defense here. Final seconds here of round one.
Look at him attack that arm triangle on the opposite side. When it's time to finish, he will lock his hands, pass his body all the way to the outside.
Oh, and there's the horn at the end of the round. So the fighter was really caught in a submission there just as the horn sounded. Safe to say he was saved by the bell there. So back to the stools they go. 60 seconds to recover here. We're gonna fight on, ladies and gentlemen. Another round coming up. All right, a lot of high-level striking action in that last round. Daniel, take us through it, if you will.
Tit for tat. Who has the best chin? It seemed as though they were looking for that answer. Both guys took risk. What a fantastic round.
You ready to fight? You ready?
All right, round two. All right, so here we go with our next round. In the previous round, he rocked his opponent pretty good. We'll see if he can piggyback on that momentum.
Let's see if he can continue the onslaught, right? He had his opponent hurt real bad, but he cannot rush. He still has to understand that a live fighter is in front of him. Otherwise, he'll find himself on the wrong side of a knockdown.
Oh, really using his reach advantage there with that land, DC.
Oh, that one landed, yep.
Just out of range with that left hook. Smith's nose is bleeding now. Yes, looks as though he got cut by one of those offerings from his opponent. Nice straight right lands. Throwing that jab now again, the fighter evades. Oh, and there's a sharp lead hook by Smith. All right, so he lands again, just like we saw in the last round, realizing a lot of success with his Muay Thai game tonight.
You know, why change it? It's working, and it's working from the very start of the fight. The moment this fight started, you saw the advantage that we predicted was there. He started to take advantage of it early, and now he's continuing to build on that. This kickboxer looks amazing tonight.
Nice side kick. All right, well, that blow is buffeting from that cut with each strike landed, and he continues to effectively target that area.
You know, we are talking about a guy with a super high fight IQ. So when you give him that blood, that crimson red is nothing more than something that inspires him to continue doing what he's doing. So you have got to cheat. Nice sub attempt. It's tight, it's tight.
Submission defense on full display there.
He said that he was very aware of what this guy brought to the octagon and it showed in that defense. He's got it in.
All right, so now going to position over submission as he bails on the sub. Smith's side now closing up. All right, dominant position here. He's got the full mount. A lot of different ways he can go here. Maybe try to find an arm bar or just get the ground and pound.
He can't attack submission, but those submissions will present themselves once he is landing that brutal ground and pound he is known for. Because then his opponent will start to get a little bit desperate to get out from under him, which will then in turn leave arms dangling, or he'll turn to his knees and get choked out.
Good series of punches by him there. He has certainly had no trouble finding the range tonight.
He is finding the target with everything he throws. He's mixing it up beautifully.
Keeps going back to that jab, keeps throwing that jab, but unable to land.
Oh, nice.
Nice hand speed and combination there from Alexander Volkov. We talk a lot about length and reach in MMA. This guy knows how to use it. Smith's blocking well now. You see the fighter raise the guard to protect that obviously damaged nose.
In the tie clinch, look for the knees to start.
Well, you got to think he's going to enjoy watching this one back tomorrow morning. He has landed a ton of significant strikes and really a guy who has been a monster in the gym, finally putting it together here.
To go home and admire your work, it doesn't take till the next morning. You go back to right now and firing up the video to look at beauty in action, and he was the one causing all the action. Now he's in trouble. Very smart there. You never favor submissions over a dominant position.
All right, right into side control here, DC. Biggest difference between half guard and side control?
Well, side control to me feels like a little bit less control because now my legs aren't really doing anything anymore. Now I'm controlling you with, oh, Kimura tag, yup.
Oh, that's getting in deep now.
That's real deep, John. He's got to be careful.
No, he's out. The fight's going to continue.
Oh, my goodness. I thought it was over. I thought this fight was over.
Smith's cut on his nose is just pouring blood at this point. Oh, big knee there. Final seconds here of round two. Oh!
10 minutes in the can.
All right, so the fighters head back to the stools, and hopefully this fight can continue. That is a severe cut. We'll see if the cut man can do some good work here. All right, so as the cut man gets to work, we'll re-rack some replays from the previous round.
Well, he's got some work to do. The cut man's going to have to work a miracle because this guy was on the receiving end of some real damaging shots. And if he doesn't do something different defensively, it's going to get worse. And if it gets worse, the fight may be stopped.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Third round underway. All right, so next round underway here, and you got to admire the stamina that both of these guys still exuded towards the end of that round. Both men put a particular focus on their cardiovascular commitment in this training camp, and it's clearly paid dividends here tonight. We have two legitimately fresh fighters here as we hit this next round. Oh, straight punches there again. Smith's cut is getting worse. The cut man chopping at the bit to get in there. He'll have to wait for the break between rounds if we get there.
Trading huge shots. Let's see who's gonna be the last man standing.
Smith gets caught with that punch. Not the easiest guy in the world to hit, but he got caught there.
Oh, he hurt him bad with a jab.
Take your face off. Take your face.
Look at him whip his hip into that kick.
Man, his body not looking too good right now. It's not quite Dominic Reyes against Jan Blachowicz, but these body strikes really started at him.
They're starting to pay dividends. You know, he spoke to us about this earlier in the week, how he was going to eat this guy up from bottom to top. He was going to go in reverse. That is exactly what he has done.
Volkov goes for the takedown, unable to land. One of the better takedown artists out there. Nothing doing on that attack.
Best punch in the game. Beautiful jab.
Oh, great head movement there. Slips his head off the center line, and defensively, that's exactly what you're looking for.
It's almost like he can telegraph when the punch is coming. And when he sees it,
Oh! Oh, he's hurt. Just over 3 minutes to go in round 3. Smith's all sorts of bruised up on his body. That is gonna hurt something fierce tomorrow. Under 3 minutes now to go in the fight. Nice job by him defensively there. Well, it's all pace and pressure down the stretch. He is really lighting them up now. Well, it's been a wild fight thus far. Perhaps a contender for some bonus. Oh! Oh, huge elbow! Well, not sure if I should knock his fight IQ, but it seems like he's sort of playing around here. Feels like the finish is there for the taking.
yeah, the finish is there. And he needs to take his time to try and find it. Don't rush. Be patient. And in that patience, you'll find a punch or kick that will put your opponent out.
Well, this is not football. Targeting is legal, and he is going at that cut, which is getting worse with every passing ground stroke.
There it is. Now he's on the mountain. He's got to start throwing now.
Scramble and get up.
Making all these shots count. Oh, another blow lands on the cut. Critical situation now. He's a bloody mess. 90 seconds now to go in this one. Oh, and he escapes up to his feet. Very nice.
He's got to find a way to finish this fight.
And he counters effectively with a jab upstairs there, DC. I know you don't often have the reach advantage, but nice to see him making good use of it in this matchup. Under a minute to go here in our third and final round. Straight right, he misses. Well, this is getting hard to watch, and sometimes you hear us say a fighter is too tough for their own good. Anybody want to save this athlete right now?
Yeah, this is a classic case of that, where a guy is just too tough.
Back to the feet. Just misses with the left hook. Goes down again. Oh, another heavy shot gets through. Working out of side control here. His opponent trying to control posture, but you got to be careful here. Working off of his back here. Looks like he may try to hip escape. The official decision is in. Bruce Buffer has it.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for decision. All 3 judges score this contest 30-26. Declared the winner by unanimous decision, Alexander Drago Volkov.
All right, so largely a kickboxing clinic here tonight. The boxer had his moments, but they were few and far between. As such, a pretty clear, dominant, unanimous decision for the kickboxer tonight.
And unanimous. Decisions are not all equal. Sometimes you win and you walk to the center of the octagon and you're scared. You're shaking.
Yeah.
He is not scared right now. He's like, yo, give me my shirt, take my mouthpiece. We're going to the after party. This dude dominated this fight.